About a year into my recovery from alcoholism, a friend I used to drink with offered me a lemon drop shooter at a party. When I politely declined mine, he asked in an incredulous tone, "What's wrong with you?" At that moment, I realized my struggle to stay sober was not just with myself, but also with a society that normalizes drinking. My go-to beverage is water. Love it, free, out of the tap, 0 calories, 0 carbs, but it doesn't scream party. Or there's always seltzer in every conceivable flavor these days. Or what was offered to me at a VIP bar at Merriweather when I went backstage, Red Bull. And for those of you who know me, it's not something that works well for me, especially in the evening. Alcoholism is on the rise. This is an old slide, but one of the major triggers for relapse is isolation, and COVID was like pouring gas on the fire. At Howard County General Hospital, alcohol-related cases were the #1 reason for admission for a long period of time, eclipsing overdose. 14.5 million people suffer from alcoholism, and it's the 7th highest risk factor for deaths, accounting for 2.44 million in 2019. And this year, a dear friend lost his 36-year-old daughter to alcoholism. She was a single mom with an 11-year-old daughter. And unfortunately, this story is not unique. When people do get help, the first 18 months are hard, and relapse rates are at their highest. And even images seen for a millisecond can be triggering. So when most people see a bar, it looks like the last slide. But for people in recovery from alcoholism, people like me, it looks like this. The Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration identifies 12 principles of recovery, including support from others, transcending stigma and shame, and becoming part of society. And in an alcohol-centric world, this is hard. So I founded SoBar, a play on the words sober and bar, a nonprofit with a mission to provide and promote innovative beverage options to those who cannot or choose not to drink alcohol. And this is becoming a thing. Not just SoBar, but non-alcoholic beverages. In a study conducted by CAM Reports, the last 2 years have seen consumer attitudes to the no-alcohol category transform, and demand has exploded as people have focused on their health in a post-pandemic world. And more than half of all consumers say they're looking to reduce their alcohol intake this year, and the desire to reduce rises 65% to Gen Zers. Wow. Supporting the theory that younger generations are more in tune with their alcohol consumer habits. And alcohol-free events? Why not? Kudos to Howard County for hosting a reception last month for 500 people where they celebrated local healthcare heroes. SoBar was the exclusive beverage provider at the event. And what does equitable choice for non-drinkers look like? Check out the displays on your table. Please don't take my several $100s worth of inventory with you tonight, but you'll see some really exciting stuff. Non-alcoholic champagne, all kinds of different mocktails. And where do we need this? At events, retirements, anniversaries, weddings, bar and bat mitzvahs, holidays, especially the big drinking ones like New Year's Eve, St. Patrick's Day, and Cinco de Mayo. And at restaurants, we're seeing it crop up on menus. Check out Busboys and Poets in Columbia, who has a really exciting NA menu and has for quite a while. Our wholesale partner, Better Roads, even has an app called Better Without that helps people find NA restaurants and bars. And we used to have the conversation about wine moms, but now it's shifted to this. Last year at Ignite, I was so excited to hear there would be NA options. I grabbed a seat at the bar, and as I sipped my can of Minute Maid lemonade with 35 grams of high fructose corn syrup, I realized this was not in any way an equitable offering to the fabulous beers Jailbreak serves. So thank you very much to Jailbreak tonight for featuring some of our products. We have Liar's pre-mixed mocktails and Hoplark, my new favorite. What can you do? Join us. We're offering SOBAR certification to companies, organizations, event venues, and nonprofits, and it's a pledge to include equitable non-alcoholic offerings at events, and it comes complete with a toolkit for implementation. And when you entertain privately, I hope you'll offer choice as well, because the guest who wants this may be the one who doesn't want to ask.